Canadians have decided they're no longer okay with Americans.
Good morning, Vietnam. Wait, hold on a second. Wrong channel. Good morning, Lego World, or Lego Fortnite World, which is about to change. Holy crap! The news this weekend. I can't. I can't begin. On one hand, I'm glad they're focusing more on Odyssey. On the other hand, what the hey now? Oh, let me get my green screen and turn this camera on so I can properly express my um, emotions. That's right, emotions. Now, I've been processing this news for a couple days, and today I don't like it anymore. I don't like it any better. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Good morning, Dirty. Good morning, Rooster. Good to see you guys. Now I know some people are probably going to be of the opinion that we just don't like change, blah blah blah, and pretty much anything to make us look unreasonable. And it's gonna happen. Somebody is gonna come out somewhere. It's pretty simple, right? Brick Life Decor. There was no reason at all for them to just to say, hey, expeditions is over. If they had planned it the right way from the very beginning and actually made expeditions um a similar level like um the Storm King, where you go into the Storm King world. Oh, they're taking dirty. They are taking away expeditions and folding it into Odyssey, bringing hero classes to Odyssey. Reddit. Let's go straight to the heart of it so that I can read it. You know what? We would love to have biome progression again. I would love to have um to be terrified of the Frostlands again. That was kind of a thrill. But they took that away. The desert was a scary place. The only safe place was the grasslands. And you always had like your wolves and your brutes to contend with. But going into a cave in the Frostlands used to be terrifying because those bone wolves. Oh my god, those bone wolves. Now the bone wolves are stalking all over the place. Um, and everything is the same. It just it's it's cold or it's hot. Big deal. That was the first big mistake. Well, no, not technically. I don't know how it's gonna work. I mean, like right now, here's the thing: if they had done it like the Storm King, it would have been okay because nobody is forced to do the Storm King. The Storm King is there. You can go battle him at any time you want. If they've done it like expeditions, it's like you want to go on an adventure. Okay, well you can go to the expeditions, to the academy, and train up, get a mission, and go into your separate island or whatever. The islands worked, even though the Storm King is not an island. It worked. Having expeditions as a separate island would have been so flipping awesome. I mean, like it worked great for Star Wars, but they decided it wasn't enough. Okay, let me let me go find the news. Let me go find the news. Warhammer. Oh, hey, nice builds. Warhammer 40K ground vehicles. Those look awesome. Man, people are getting creative with all of the materials they have available now. I freaking love it. All right, let me see. Crops and Midnight. I mean, under Lego Fortnite. Clumberbolt. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm supposed to be doing the mystery machine this morning. What? Went to my Star Wars island to harvest some plastoid, but the island is no longer spawning stormtroopers. Seriously? Did it? Is that actually a thing? Okay, found a cave full of stormtroopers. Went outside. Okay, so stormtroopers are still spawning. Anyway, let me see. Let me find this thing without getting completely distracted. And yeah, people will say I'm just complaining for the sake of complaining, but I play the game, and there are certain things that I look forward to in in the survival aspect. Where is it? Okay, the new. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, air troop transport. Orion Trial did a new air. Hmm, interesting. You find some good stuff on Reddit, by the way. All right, so Odyssey and Brick Life get more developer focus. On November 1st, we are merging LEGO Fortnite Expeditions with Odyssey by bringing hero classes to Odyssey. This merger will focus the team's development efforts on Odyssey and Brick Life. While you finish up your missions, Expeditions hero classes come early to Odyssey on October 9th in the form of hero weapons and ability equipment. Craft these to use in your world. It sounds epic and everything. It's a great announcement, but is nobody asked for this. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. Okay, so now that I have expressed my displeasure, I'm gonna pretty much go back and mind my own business. It's weird how YouTube doesn't want you to know that I'm live. But I'm live. I'm alive. All right. So we had this freaky thing going on. I mean, like super freaky. Here I am trying to do a nice looking roof, and this is what it's doing to me. See, you got all this going on. I would love for these guys to connect properly. These are even the beachy boulevard. Got a good angle, but I don't know what's going on here. Maybe you know what? Maybe I'll try something a little different. And it goes a little something like this. Hit it. All right, so Mystery Wagon, Mystery Machine, I've been building over the weekend, tweaking here and there, trying to make it a reasonable size. And I think I finally got there. So I can actually get in. It doesn't look too oversized. Unfortunately, we don't have any stickers or anything or sprays that we can use to make it look more realistic. So it's gonna be about trying to make it as immersive as possible. We are limited on our angles. So what we got? What we got is our creativity, our brains. They can't take our brains from us. Well, actually, they could, but that's just like a horror movie at that point. The worst horror movie. Um, hmm. Do not like. Okay. That's as low as it can go. You know what? I might have to take it. Unless I use this is the roof pieces. So let me check roof pieces. Roof pieces, Palm Paradise. YouTube just does not like to play nice with you, does it? If they're not letting you see the stream, they're punking you. Did you like date somebody at YouTube and you know piss them off or something? Truth will out, Kathy. Truth will out. I want it all. To any of you baseball fans out there, I apologize on behalf of Canada. I'm not really apologizing. Just enjoying the basking in the glory for a little bit, tiny little bit. Hey Haskins, what's going on? All right, so we're gonna try this bit out. It's a little different. Definitely not to spec, since this is now a green and not blue. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta go off spec. And for the front, I will allow it. I mean, who's gonna come after me anyway? There, that looks much nicer. I think I'm gonna continue that down to there. Because I have the back angle to also apply. So I can now, I want it all. Yeah, yeah. Oh, they're merging not Brick Life, Expeditions and Odyssey. So Expeditions is going away. They're bringing hero classes to Expeditions. Sorry, to Odyssey. They had been talking about doing that for a while, but it had never been at the expense of one game or the other. It was always like we're going to be bringing um, hero classes. So we were all, of course, interested in seeing how that was going to work because it didn't sound like such an easy task. And now they've announced that they're just ending expeditions completely. So a few things have gone on. Yes, it is official news. You can go and read about it on Lego Fortnite channels. Hey Taz, what's up? Oh, my weekend was a working weekend. total working weekend. Trying to recover from my disaster. I'll tell you this right now. There's one thing that defines a fireable offense and makes it into something else. A fireable offense is something you freak out and you don't fix. I could have gotten fired this weekend because of my massive screw up on Thursday, which probably cost the company, no, not probably, but did cost the company a lot of money and reputation. But I was able to fix it, at least most of it, and we didn't suffer a lot of damage as a result. So I saved my butt, saved my job. My boss did chew me out, of course, but she's not unreasonable. But she wants to explain everything and how I fixed it. So this weekend was one of those weekends where we were just cleaning up some of the leftover detritus from those events. Okay, I know this is not accurate, but that's sue me. That's what I say. Sue me. So I'm glad I have a reasonable boss, and and that I still have a job. And she's not going to hold it over me, so she says. We know how that goes. Yeah, you know what? I was hoping they would add another class as well. But what we hope for and what we get are often, always, two separate things. All right, so we're going to build out the rest of the van in here now, and then we're going to build out the back. Because building out the inside once everything is done always tends to be a little bit harder. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the standard driver seats for the front. These two match up. There we go, right in our console. Yeah, the thing is, that's the wish, Kathy. That's the wish, that they would have just kind of stayed in their lane. Don't tell me that is too much now. That's too much, isn't it? I can't get into the seat anymore. Is it because of this? Am I too far forward? What is the damage, buddy boy? Okay, so now I can sit. Got it. It is so finicky sometimes. Sometimes. Let's see if we can get into here from here and if it will still work or not. Nope. So I can sit over here. Yeah, that's fine, but I can't sit over here. Is that like half a stud higher? No, they're the exact same height. It's so freaking weird, man. Only thing I have to do is move that over. It's right in the middle, right there. Game of games. Thankfully, we have the vertical nudge tool. And now I can sit. Yep, I can sit. Okay, there we go. Merging expedition survival mode is going to cause even more lag. Oh yeah. You thought we had bad lag before? You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Here's something. Here's something that you're never gonna forget, baby. Oh boy. So we're heading for the season of lag. This is gonna be so much fun. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna make the rest of the top green. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Scratch that plan. Because I had different plans from before. And now they're changing. Now we have a white stripe because of this thing. Great. Can we get down lower? Any lower at all? No, because it needs to be that high. No. Yep, I can't get lower. I have to take that out. What the hey now, man? Seriously, dude? Oh. Okay, now the game is just annoying me for the sake of annoying me. Happy Monday, right? Okay, you sit. Okay, you can sit, but you can't sit. Maybe the one on the edge works and nothing else. If it's just the one on the edge that works, I can live with that. Okay, so the one on the edge works, which means that I now have to do this. And it's odd because we don't have a proper blue. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. Here's the thing. See this blue? This blue doesn't match that blue. It's all patchwork. Oh well. I guess it is what it is. I can sit. Beautiful. It's a mystery how this whole thing comes together. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm a liar. I'm never sorry. And yeah, I know that I'm not live over on Twitch. Twitch has been giving me trouble. So I don't know if I'm going back to Twitch. I mean, I would love to be able just to stream properly from whatever platform I choose, but the way that things are going, I may just have to choose one. Right now, I'm choosing YouTube because this is where the bulk of my viewers seem to be. It's hard enough to build an audience over on Twitch. Okay. So there we go. We got Mystery Machine coming together. So you can do a few little things here and there. All right. Which one did you like? Did you like my bad joke? My my bad dad joke? Bad joke. Bad dad. What would a bad dad joke look? No, okay. What would a joke from a bad dad look like? I swear it's not a huh. I'm sorry, I got lost in the sauce. What do we have here? Oh, that's 16. and big windows. And then we have the 8. Oh, that's why I'm not using this. It's got way too much on it. Okay, I guess I'm gonna stick using these guys. Now the middle of the van, middle of the roof is supposed to be a little higher. I was gonna try a little something, but I think I'm going to simplify it because we still have the interior to do. Have to get the back seats in and add a couple computers apparently, because this is not Scooby from the Scooby-Doo from the 60s anymore. This is Scooby-Doo for the modern age. So, wow, it's gonna be tight. All right. So now that you've decided you're building your mystery machine, you have decided what the mystery machine is gonna look like. Sunny floor thin. Why are you looking gray? Okay, you know, I'm gonna leave those alone. I'm not gonna mess with it. Don't mess with it. Don't mess with it. Let's see if we can get these aligned. Sunny floor is what color? Is that an actual gray? What the heck is it made of? Wood. Takes 2 hits. Huh. So it goes under here. Interesting. Gives a lot of space for the for this to work off of. But it is a 2x6. What's the difference? Difference on the sides is that there's nothing else here. So it fits under nicely. Why is that so low? These don't match up, which is kind of weird. Like, how can they not match up? Okay, so they do match up. Perfect. All right, good. So I'm just tripping. It's a visual glitch that I'm looking at. So that should match up perfectly to that. Ah, there it is. I was just placing it wrong or something. I have no idea why that worked. That went all the way to the front. No, I can't sit, can I? Yeah, I can still sit. Amazing. Okay, but what is your damage, buddy boy? All right, let's try again. I just want to cover that. Is that so bad? Do I have something in the way? That's a question. There's nothing in the way over here. It should be completely identical. Okay. Nope, and something's in the way. I swear there is like a micromillimeter measurement difference on different sides of this thing. Let me try something. If you're off by just a little bit, it doesn't like you anymore. Over here, it seems to be clipping into here, this collision. So the angle. Okay, you know what? The angle maybe one more in. So if I can bring this angle out. Okay. I need to do this in a non-destructive manner. So that I don't have to redo this. So let's save the angle. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. There we go. We can save the angle. Ah, even better. Thank you. Thank you for thinking ahead. Not really. That was pure luck. Supernova Academy. Bring it on down. Bring it on down to Funky Town. All right, so we're going to bring it out by 1. And let's get rid of these guys. 1 and 2. See, all it took was really just figuring out where the collision was occurring. So before I destroy anything now, I'm going to take this, pop it in here, make sure it's aligned, and it goes green. Ha! See? Step by step. Don't rush into things. And we solved it. So we can go back to the interior of the van now. Yeah, I know it's out. It's showing a little bit of white, but it's okay. It's okay, really. I mean, we could even possibly bring this out a little bit if you wanted to. Like a half stud. Cover that, but then it's going to get a little wonky. So let's not introduce any more wonkiness. Let's keep one thing wonky. All right. Back floor. Gray floors. Should be black floors actually, but it is what it is. 6. There we go. Guaranteed to satisfy. Just one. Oh. Okay. My wife forgot to make a math test. All right. Back seats. So okay, there is a partition that goes back here. So we're gonna, put a little something right here, and see if we can get some kind of partition up. I think, the Mos Eisley fence post might be best suited for this, unless there's something else, something new that, new and attractive. Oh, actually, you know what? This makes a great partition. Especially in the mold of some of these older vans. Right, you can climb over there and get into the seats. And okay, in the back now, we're gonna have to have a seat back here. What do we got? What do we got? In terms of the bench, do we want to go with a full bench, or do we want to go with separate seats? That's a question. Like minivans these days are so different. So For the mystery machine, however, let's put a couple of like office type chairs back here. And a dog kennel. Command chair. Okay, I can't fix that. Okay, so it means that we're gonna need some countertops. Countertops or the custom let's not mess around too much with it. Thin cabinets, thin counters. What we got? Oh, we got all these pink stuff. Hey, this one is always good. Oh, the blueprint thing would have been a great addition. Oh, hold on. The blueprint thing would have been a great addition. I really wish Lego would do more stuff like that. We've only been asking for blueprints and stuff for forever. I mean, since day one. You always had people coming up and saying, "Hey, I really wish you could build that in my world," or you go and build it in your world, and then you can't figure out how to do it again. And then you spend like so much time just trying to figure out the basic stuff of building. How do I do it again? It's always, how do I do it again? Now, that's a feature I would kill for. Okay, we're gonna need to have some kind of counters. Seriously, quit it. All right, that's that. All right, yeah, we need counters up there. Wonder if I could put up TV. Go to props, electronics. Hey, there's a ooh, whoa, holy crap! The boombox is huge. Dang, boombox is bigger than me. Wow. Speakers. Okay, laptop. This is a steampunk laptop, though. More like a typewriter. Oh, that's Peter Parker's laptop. No wonder it says you're fired. Okay, let's get Daphne's command center up and running. No, sorry, not Daphne. Who's the smart one again? Daphne's a ditzy one. Velma, yes, Velma. Velma needs her command center. I don't know how I could forget Velma's name. Bad. Bad me. Okay, TVs are way too big. Oh my god. Everything is too big for the van. Holy crud. When I say everything's too big for the van, I mean everything's too big for the van. Do we not have a smaller flat screen monitor? Whoa. Nothing fits anymore. All right, smaller monitor. Smaller. Ah. Okay, that's the smallest we're gonna get. should just make my own. What is going on? Well, that's too big. Okay, there's a TV here. Guess we're gonna have to go with a analog TV. Maybe on the back of the van. No, there's not gonna be enough room. Wow, just wow. All right, let's go. Let's just get a bunch of computers and screens then. Then a big bag of Scooby snacks. Where is the coffee machine? There it is. Gotta have the coffee machine. Solar switcher? What the flip is a solar switcher? Who's that from? Daft Punk. Oh. Okay, we got... come on. Seriously? Is it that big? Dishwasher fits. What is this? Cactus Kitchen Coffee Maker. We got a cappuccino machine. Jeez. Now Daphne, not Daphne, Velma should definitely have one of these guys. They're a small ragtag team. All right, let me see if we can get a couple chairs in here, and we can move on and finish it up. Anyway, I never asked you guys, how do you feel about the this new merger that's going to be coming up? I realize at this point that there's nothing that we can say or do to stop it. Just remember that. Once they announce something, this means it's already in the works. So no matter how much we hate it, we hate the idea of it, or we're against it, nothing's going to change. So just remember that. It's already in the works. It's already happening. It's pretty much a done deal at this point. So we can hate it as much as we want. There. We got a nice command center going on. Oh my god, playing House Flipper. You know what, the if you're actually into building, doing a game like House Flipper would actually help you a lot with building over in Lego. Because it's not about the pieces or anything, it's about the structure more than anything, and learning how those pieces go together. Hey, it's actually causing lag over on in creative as well. So lag is going to be a thing regardless. Let me see if we can get this thing on here. On her. Okay, so a little bit down. 9:17. I do want to show you guys what's next up. Did I promise a tutorial for this one? I really hope I didn't. All right. Let me just get this wrench, and you are channel 2. You're channel 1. You are channel 1. You are channel 2. Where are you, channel 2? There you are. Sets the motion. Just take my time. We're going to have to put the forward thrusters right in there. 1 and 2. Nothing can go in the front. Or can it? Oh, we'll have to see. Do the rattlesnake shake. Shake, shake, shake. All right, we're looking for some green. Green and then blue. Then we can finish up the back and the roof. So green. Ah. What the heck did that happen? Yeah, it should be giving lots of ideas for Lego. Because when you come back, you're going to look at it in a different way. You're not going to be looking at it as Lego, but as how you can put the pieces together. And that's really the big secret. That's the secret sauce right there. That you're not looking at it as Lego, not just Lego. It's what some people don't get. There is no secret sauce. Just us out here building and having a good time with it. And putting things together in ways they weren't meant to go together. But still having fun with it. And that's the big thing right there. Having fun with it. Yeah, you know what? If there was digging, then yeah, I would love that. Terraforming. Hey, Captain Jared, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, time to do the thing. We have to do the thing where we fix up the back. Not the greatest mystery machine, but you know what? Until we get more parts, it'll do. It'll do. Let me put this on here. Unless we actually start from, let's start from the back. Because the back, no, we can't. Dang it. Unless I do this. We do the rattlesnake shake. Shake, shake, shake. Rattlesnake shake. Make my body ache. Yes, I have Motley Crue stuck in my head. I don't know why. Dun, 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 dun. You know, actually, that's a lie. I was talking to my wife this morning about some of about the bands and stuff we used to listen to. No! No! How could you? You betrayed me. Make my body ache. Okay, so this needs to be opposite of where we want to go. So I need to be this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to take this. There's always ways to make it work. Just gotta turn your brain on and make it work. And now we put this here. And then we put this here. Then we have this right here. Dum 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 dum. Set the motion. Just take my time. She's a voodoo child. Just one look will drive you wild. Drive through the night. You're gonna shake that thing. We do the rattlesnake shake. Shake, shake. What the flip? Why? Why? All right. So is that up or is that down? Out. Okay. I can do without. It's all good. All good in the neighborhood. And then, wrong one. Is this an 8? If it's an 8, I'm going to spit. I'm going to spit. Right. The old problem. Remember, we faced this problem before, and we defeated it. How did we defeat it again? Yes, I forget. I don't think we actually defeated it, more like pushed it away for a little bit. Palm Paradise. Roof pieces. Dang it. Knew it. Because it can't go in there. All right. So, what's plan B? Bad news is, I don't have a plan B. Hell, I don't even have a plan A. Guess the plan right now is just kind of roll with it. See where it takes us. Dang it. I'm annoyed. You know, I want to give them a roof. Yeah, sky roof. Maybe a little satellite dish. Mystery machine for the modern age. I'm going to embellish a little bit, mainly because I'm annoyed about the back not working properly. Thank you so much. Why couldn't it just work? Okay, you know what? Maybe we can actually add a window here. If we add a window, that will make it not hurt so much. But how do we do that with this? So that begins here. It's going to be a space of about 1. The new 1x1 white square. You know what? You're right. There is that new 1x1 white square. I have not had a chance to use it yet. Kathy, thank you so much. Good reminder. You know what? We're already breaking all the rules here, so why not? Why the heck not? Hold on a second. What am I dealing with here? This is a 6. Okay, so that's you got 8. It's 12. No, not gonna work. We need an actual 6. Yeah, it's way out there. I think Kathy's been looking for a chance to use that little white piece. But you know what? Here's the thing: if there's something we can put on top of that little white piece to make it not stand out so much, like something go on the floor, but that can actually look like a prop. Ah, look at that. Something like that. It'll actually integrate into it a little bit more. So what kind of props? A fan? Haha. Got a fan. What is that thing anyway? A wastebasket. That's fun. Kathy, you're always useful. You're just waiting for your moment to prove your worth. And you can go, haha, I did it. Oh, you know what? We're not even going to really see the brown, so I'm not too concerned about it. Too big. So mats are ruled out. But we have these guys. Here, I have the perfect thing. This always works. Doesn't matter what you use it with, this always works. There we go. They do great for handles. So go do the same thing on the other side. Kathy for the win. All right. Oh, hold on. What's this? You need your blue back. I'm blue, dama dee dama da. I'm a blue, dama dee dama da. Dun 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 dun. I'm blue, dama dee dama da. I'm a blue, dama. Guess that can't go there. I was hoping to match it up a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. What is it, you ask? It's a mystery. And Kitty's here. Hey, how are you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. We're over here embellishing the back of the van, trying to make it work. By trying, I mean failing massively, but we're still trying anyway, because it's what we do. Oh, you know what? If we actually start the process of bringing these guys down a little early, get this in here, then we should be able to make this work. No, it does not. It doesn't like that. What? Seriously, dude? I see how it is. I think it recognizes what's happening. Huh. Okay, let's have a look. And then Palm Paradise. Then we get the green again. I still don't know why they didn't give this in the blue. I'm still annoyed with them. I'm going to continue to be annoyed with them. All right, so we can get one more. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? All right, here we go. One more level. Because I am so blue. I'm blue, dama dee dama da. I'm a blue, blue, dama dee dama da. Does anybody remember that song? Or am I just like reliving the 90s right now? In my own head. All by myself. See, well, did we actually expect a companion pet? Seriously asking, did anyone actually expect a companion pet? I mean, I know it would have been nice and everything. But with the level of disappointment that we are used to. There. Then the back of the van. Okay, how are we going to embellish this a little bit more? We've got the posts. Oh. I suppose we could use some windows. Oh yeah, there's a bit more going on back here, isn't there? Because I am so blue. I'm blue, yeah, that's too much. All right. There goes the mightiest motto of them all. We tried. Thing is, you can't get into the van any other way, by the way. You you gotta kind of climbing the top. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna put a couch back here and call it a day. Funky couch, since this is Scooby Doo. Too big. The couch is too funky. There we go. That's Scooby's chair right there. All right, let's take the mystery machine for a spin. Oh, you know what? I forgot to add thrusters. Forward thrusters. It's 9:39, and I think I'm going to show you guys a little bit more of a serious build. We have enough time for that. This is definitely more of a fun, let's see what we can do build here. I did have some fun figuring this one out. I mean, it's been at times a little frustrating, but you know, we're still dealing with so many limitations in pieces and just the dynamics of how the game works. It's really tough sometimes just to figure some stuff out. But when you can figure it out, it's worth it. It really is. But the fun is building. As Lego says. Okay, going the right way. Going the right way. I suppose I could add a couple more thrusters there, but we're not going to do that. We're going to bring it down. And then, let's see if it actually wants to drive. Or if we have to log out and log back in. We got to log out. So this is the reality. And the thing is, this is one of the bugs that has existed for so long that we just do it automatically. Came across someone on Reddit who had never encountered the bug, and he was like seriously frustrated by this bug, where he said he would have to take the vehicle and take off all the parts and put them back on the ground, and it had never occurred to him to just log out and log back in, even though it's something that we've been doing for more than a year. Hey, Dolphin. My brain doesn't work. That's why. um, it works a little differently. I don't think about the pieces. I think more about the shape. So instead of limitations, what we can't do, it's just trying to figure out how we can make them work together. You know what? At Kathy, I never knew the words apart from I'm blue. I know that there's something in there, but I'm blue, dama dee, dama die. It's what it always sounded like. Like, you know what? Let me look up those words right now. Blue lyrics. Blue. Yep. Dabba dee dabba die. Blue, dabba dee dabba die. Jeez. So I was right all along. Bluest house with a blue little window, blue Corvette. Everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. I never ever looked at the lyrics. Dang. This is a time where we don't have to ever not know lyrics anymore. What sounds like a good short? Oh, you mean the logging out, log back in? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it because it's just something that we just do automatically. We jump in the seat. Does it work? Okay, we got to go back to lobby, and it's just part of the process. It's a bug that we don't really think about too much as a bug. It's just how the game works or does not work sometimes. All right, mystery machine. I really wish we had some sprays that we could put on here. All right, it's coming together. It's coming together. Is the world ready? Nope, the world is not ready. Look at those. If you ever want to really know if your world is ready, um, just throw it on a fire. When the fire turns on, the graphics have rendered in. That's an old trick from Long Tom Lounge. And here we go. I don't have any reverse thrusters. Oh well. Why am I not moving forward? Oh, I'm stuck. That'd be a good reason. Okay. Seriously, dude? What the heck is going on? Am I, what is going on? The world was freaking out on me. Oh, see, here we go. We have this massive lag. Seriously, what is going on? Okay. Yeah, I should have used the bigger tires. The game is not being fully responsive. Are you a ghost piece? It might be a ghost piece. Okay, it's taking damage. Okay, and there it goes. Bye. Let's try this again. And we are... Okay, I think one of these wheels is going the wrong way. Forward. 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 I hope you guys are seeing this lag, right? Oh. The bumper is stopping me from going anywhere. So I definitely need bigger wheels. So if you have any van or anything that you're building, got to make sure that it has clearance. So I'm gonna have to take it and put it back up and give it bigger wheels. Or, lower those wheels a little bit. I thought this was low enough. All right. Okay, nope, can't go for Joyride. All right, I'll have to figure that out or something. But there it is, Mystery Wagon. I wish I could give proper instructions on how to build this, but this is just kind of like feel your way through it. So this is not something that I can give a tutorial on. And frankly, I'm almost done doing tutorials because not everyone really appreciates it. And truthfully, I think you can find a lot more value from watching what I do live because it's about solving those little problems and just working your way through it and just having generally a good build, not about finishing the build. Finishing it is nice and everything, but at the end of the day, what are you going to really have? Now, I want to show you guys a little something that I was throwing together while I was building the bird of prey over here, and it was mainly I was asking myself some questions about how some things could fit together, and it just ended up being something a little different. So at 9:48, we're going to head down to the shore. It is spooky season, so it's part of spooky season. We're going to be building a bunch of movie vehicles, spooky movie vehicles and stuff. And this is something that I built a while ago, last year, but never to the scale because we didn't have um, the building techniques or the pieces that we have now. Like right after I built the Black Pearl last year, the cannons came out immediately as the Pirates of the Caribbean launched. So we didn't have the ability to have cannons. I had to go and do a custom build of cannons. So this was built because I was checking out the structure of how to get the curves and how they will actually come together properly. So my main question was about how the bow could fit because I needed the a rounded part for the bird of prey, and I was trying to decide exactly how I was going to build it. So I would pop on over here and try little techniques to see what I could make. But the furthest that I ever got was really the top part. As soon as we start going down any further than onto the curve, then everything started to lean upward. And it just kind of ruined the entire thing. So it never got any further than this. Once I finished it, however, I went back onto the onto Lego.com, and Lego has the brand new Black Pearl there. So the Black Pearl is going to be one of those. I'm going to be building the rest of this ship. It has nice below deck and everything. Um, and I think most of this area under here is going to be underwater because of the whole nature of it. So it's going to be sitting pretty low down onto the water. Hopefully we can get some of this further up, but it is what it is. We're going to see exactly how everything goes together. So I do have to make a couple of changes here and there, captain's cabin, etc. But this is so by far the best looking ship that we've managed to put together, mainly because of the ability to curve those, or rather angle those pieces into a curve. So circles are spreading, and they're spreading a lot further and better than we thought. And now we can actually do fun stuff where we have I I need to build a second ship so that I can go and give it a broadside, or at least a fort that I can attack. Something. So anyway, Black Pearl Part 2 is coming. Um Now tomorrow, now, I don't think I'm going to be working this tomorrow, but tomorrow we will be building the Ghostbusters Ecto One. It's just something that I built last year, but I built the first version of the Ecto One. There was a second version that came out in for the new Ghostbusters movie. Um, but it was they didn't actually put out a new Ecto One um for the latest Ghostbuster movie, which is weird. Hold on, let me see. Lego.com. Yes, only two Ghostbusters. Maybe because the old one was yeah, just Ecto One, Ecto and Two. Oh, the bike, and then the original. I think they just used the original hearse. But the one that I built, the structure is so different. I mean, it's a Cadillac. It's the same thing, but one was released in what year was this? celebrate 30 years. What year? I don't see the year. Weird. It was the 30-year celebration. So if you know exactly what year that was, then you know the date. Building instructions. Ghostbusters Act 1. In the early 80s. Okay. Copyright. Let me check copyright page. Or not. Jeez. Anyway, that is not going to be helpful. So let me just give you the link. Here we go. The first, yeah, it's just when they released the. It's not when the movie was released. It was when they released the Lego set, and this was released in for the. Oh, there we go. Year 2014. So the pieces for that was quite different in 2014. Um, the latest one that was released in. You're not going to tell me this one. Great, perfect. Grr. Building instructions. 2016. So they actually used different pieces. I was going over the entire build yesterday, and just how they structured it, because there were two different hearses, even though they're Cadillacs. It's vastly different. So this new build is going to be a little different than what I showed before. So I'm not actually repeating a build. I'm just showing you how to build the next version. So tomorrow we're going to be doing the Ghostbusters. Here, can I download? Come on, download it. Put it over here. Be good. Put it over here. Yes, and I can share it. Come on. Why aren't you showing up? It's not showing up. Of course, it's not showing up. No. Okay, media file, image. I just want to share. Why aren't you letting me share? New source. Oh, well, that's not working. I guess that's why. Um, Great. Here we go. Perfect. Finally. No? And I am so blue. Nope, can't do that. Damn it. I just want to share. Yeah, I remember the Ghostbusters cartoon. They had some serious rights issues over that though, so they couldn't show they couldn't even use the name properly, because there was some old show um that was called the Ghostbusters that oh my god. So I remember they had some issues. Okay, here we go. Let's do this a different way. Ghostbusters. Oh yeah, there's the headquarters as well, but that's so small, tiny even. All right, let me see. Copy. I can't share it. All right, you know what? Let me try. Oh right, download. You guys know what I'm talking about. Source image. Add source. There we go. Ghostbusters. We of course not gonna do it with the ladies, but we are gonna. I don't have a Ghostbuster skin, which is a sad thing. Not a single Ghostbuster skin. I missed that pack when it came out. Seriously regret it. But there it is, Ecto 1. And this is what we're going to be building tomorrow. This may take about 2 days, but if you do want a live build tutorial on how to build the Ecto 1, then definitely check out this build over the next 2 days. And we'll take it from the bottom up, from the base plate all the way to the end. So come on back, the Mad Puck 66. We're gonna be building some spooky stuff for spooky season, since this is the Halloween season. So yeah, we're gonna have a good time, excellent time, because this is what we do. So I'm the Mad Puck 66. I stream every day, 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. Usually, some Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, fantasy, sci-fi. If it's big and it's epic and it's a lot of fun, then I want to build it. We're having a little bit of lag in the game right now, but at least I have my cannons. Cannons go boom. Make the cannons go boom. I have to build another ship, just to a royal ship to go side by side of it. What's the point of having a ship that's going to sail if you don't have something to shoot? So anyway, thank you for coming by. I will see you guys tomorrow. I gotta run off to work. Got a meeting right now. So yeah, hopefully the game is better tomorrow. Bye.